Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you step by step how to do your locks with detail and tips. If you'd like to get straight to the point, I made a video just for you. Click the link in my description box and it'll bring you there. Yarn locks equal more yarn, more money, more time, and more patience, and the illusion of real dreads. I bought the Red Heart brand at Walmart for about $2 to $3. I got extra like 5, so that way if I ran out, I don't have to go to the store looking crazy. It has to be 100% acrylic, so it doesn't lock in your hair forever. You'll need scissors, lighter, clip, rectangle comb, fancy mirror, denim brush, mixed water and conditioner, snacks, water, and movies. Before I do any protective style, I like to feed my hair as much moisture as I can. So I detangled my hair with Tresemme conditioner before shampooing with half apple cider vinegar and liquid black soap I mixed in the applicator bottle. I then applied mayonnaise all over my hair for a protein treatment and I rinsed it out after an hour. I did an overnight treatment with Queens of Curls and I rinsed it out the next day. Measure the length that you're going for. I don't know what I was thinking, but I went with 27 to 29 inches. Make that measured piece your guide to cut other pieces the same length. I'll be using about 4 to 8 strands per box braid. Whatever length you're going for, you're going to need double or triple of that to help you with the wrapping. But don't go crazy. Don't go crazy cutting all those long pieces. It'll be too much work. I'll show you why when I wrap my hair. This is how I prepare for braiding. I interlock them like that, like an X or cross sign. Before I fold them, I want to let you know that this is how thick I want mine to be. So I have about 4 strands on each side, which equals 8. If you want to go thicker, use more strands, maybe 10, 12. If you want to go thinner, use about 2, 3, well, you get the point. I interlock, fold them like that. They have about the same length on each side, but if some are longer or some are shorter, I wouldn't stress about it. I really recommend you dedicate a day just to cut all the pieces the same desired length and to also fold them, interlock them all, and be prepared for braiding the next day, because this is a lot of work. You do not want to have to do it all the same day. The measuring part is very important. You can do them as long as you like, but not as short as you like. It depends on your hair length. Say I want the short look, I have to measure the piece with my hair, and wherever my hair ends, like my hair ends right about there, I have to leave extra space, like 2 to 5 inches below, to make sure that I have space to cut and burn afterwards, because I do not want to have to cut or burn my real hair, yarn only. See how that measured piece is too short? That's not going to work. Whatever length that you're going for, you have to double the measured piece. So when it's time to braid it, you have enough yarn to work with. So always double the length that you're going for. Use that piece as a guide to cut several more. The back part is already braided. I sectioned my head in 5 to make the installation easy. I know that my sections and all aren't perfect, and I really don't care, it doesn't matter. I kind of did it on purpose because I'm doing all this by myself. I don't want to add on any more time, and nobody got time for that. Before wrapping, as you can see, I braided my entire head. I did not braid all the way through. You do not want to have to do that because that will be a complete waste of time, because they're going to be wrapped and covered anyways. I braided about until where my hair ends, and by not braiding all the way, it gives the locks more movement, more flexibility, and also it's not so stiff. I've saved some pieces to show you how to roll, how to wrap. I wrapped my whole braids up until where my hair ends, not all the way yet. So I still have a lot of wrapping to do. It's no joke. Wish me luck. I like to coat my hair with moisture, especially when I do protective hairstyles. I used LK Naturals Hair Parfait all over my hair. This hair butter is organic and all naturals with natural oils and butters, and I know that it will definitely keep my hair moisturized underneath the locks. I'll be also using the Superfruit 21 by Shea Moisture Renewal Oil that smells so good to add on to the moisture. I also moisturize my yarn with conditioner and water. I have 8 strands, 4 on each side. I'll be interlocking them together like this for braiding. So just like a regular braid, I'll be braiding with 3 strands. I will have the interlocked yarn braided with my square box hair. If you don't visually understand how to braid with the yarn, I have a full step-by-step tutorial that I did on yarn braids, and it will be on my description box below, so please check it out. Before I get to the wrapping technique that I'll be showing you very soon, I wanted to share with you this very important tip. So you already know that the longer the length, the longer the wrapping piece is going to be. So yes, you're going to need way more yarn, but the secret is the shorter the length you're going for, the longer you want the wrapping piece to be. And the longer the length, the shorter you want the wrapping piece to be. It is vice versa. As you braid, sometimes you'll have to pass your fingers down the yarn to prevent tangling. You can wrap with a loop, with 2 pieces, several pieces, short, long. There's so many ways of wrapping. Not everybody wraps the same way, and I want to share that with you. So let's do a long piece. There's going to be a loop underneath my braid. They'll help secure the lock. You want to hold it tight together with the braid and start wrapping with the other hand. If you look at my roots, you'll see that I try to stay a little bit far away from it because I don't want my locks to put tension on my head, and I don't like tight hairstyles, plus it's not even healthy. And I love my edges and baby hairs, and I want them to stay. Around my hairline, I use less yarn than the rest of my head because they're the most fragile areas and I want no tensions. When I see gaps like that, I just try to go in there and push the yarn, or I'll just go back to where the gap is and redo it from there. Off camera, I did the rest of my locks by laying down, sitting down, watching TV, all thanks to my amazing baby girl Shania for letting me borrow her vanity mirror. That was very helpful, so I did not have to stand up every second just to go look in the mirror to make sure I'm doing a good job wrapping the hair. So do not stand in front of the mirror all day long, okay? Get you a handy mirror. Also a camera. I used my iPad camera to record as I wrapped like this to make sure that I was doing a good job. When I run out of yarn, I leave some out like that to keep it secure, and then I add on more yarn and I leave some out like that as well, and then I just keep on going with the same technique, wrapping and wrapping. As you reach the ends of your real hair and it's all covered up, that's when it's a good time to 1. Take a break, give it a knot and finish off another time, or 2. Give up and change your mind and leave it that length instead. But remember to leave about 3 to 5 inches below your real hair before doing any of that.
Say you'll be mine, say you'll be mine. 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 You knock me out, and there is no doubt. You're giving me this feeling, you're leaving me leaking. Your embodied perfection has got me under pressure. This is my confession. You're my obsession.
I find it easier to wrap when the braid is smaller, when the braid is thin. It's easier not to worry about any gaps, any hair showing, and it also goes by faster. In comparison with thicker hair, I think it's easier to create gaps when it's thicker. If the lock happens to thin out as you reach the ends, try grabbing a bunch of yarn, maybe around 4 or 5 pieces, which is my favorite way of wrapping. I just think it covers up so much and it's so much easier to wrap that way. Try doing that, and if there's any problems with thinning, do the same technique over here and it will definitely thicken it up right away. Or go ahead and overlap it on top of what you already did.
I can't hold back. You got me out of track.
Or if the problem is the opposite and if it's too thick, you want it to be thin, try using less yarn or try using the braiding yarn that you already have attached to you. When I reach the end of my wrapping, I want to make sure that there's extra yarn left at the ends so I can grab the longer pieces and create a knot. 2 knots exact to be secure and to avoid the lock from unraveling.
You know I'm a fantasy.
Let me show you why you want to cut the extra yarn pieces right below the knot. If you cut too far from the knot, it'll look ugly and you want a pretty clean finished look.
Say you'll be mine, say you'll be mine.
Look at the difference. It's a big difference for me. If it looks like a mess like on the right side, you want to go ahead and chop it off again and fix it. So just cut it and burn it again. Here's a quick view on how to start the wrapping from the roots with 4 pieces of yarn or more. It's my favorite way and it's also the easiest way for me. Once you feel comfortable with the wrapping, you should try doing fun things such as color combos. You can just take the technique I'm going to show you with my neutral tones and add any color you like. To make sure the pattern looks the same, I cut about 4 pieces of 2 different colors the same length, so that way they'll be the same when I wrap. Just gotta keep the pattern going. Gold, cream, or tan, all the way to the end. And I think that this is the most challenging color combo pattern. Like if you can do this, I believe you can do any other color combos that you can possibly think of, including ombre, by wrapping the same color all the way until almost the end and then adding on another color to finish it off, which is pretty trendy right now. If you'd like to see any other color combos, including ombre or any other color suggestions or yarn styles, let me know and I can do a separate video on that.
Say you'll be mine, say you'll be mine. Say you'll be mine, say you'll be mine.
You can also spice things up with some braids like I did.
Say you'll be
Take down time, just go right above where you have your burnt ends and chop. Unraveling is pretty easy after that, it's the easiest part. Or if you're feeling very brave and you know exactly where your real hair ends, go right below it and chop it off. You could also take advantage of this and turn it into your new look. It's finally done and it took me about a whole week to get this done, but I'm so proud of myself for giving me some pretty neat locks. I'm so crazy for going for cutting them shorter a little bit sometime soon. I'm going to be cutting them a little bit shorter than that. If you like this look, please let me know. If you have tried before or if you're planning on trying, I would like to know. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask and please check out the description box for info. Mwah. Thank you so much.